Hello there guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to our channel. And you must be wondering, why am I doing a list of summer fragrances suddenly? I have actually started doing this from last 2 weeks, about last week or 10 days, because winter is almost over in Bangladesh, our country. We usually get some cool weather from November to December, January a little bit. But this year, or from last year to this year, we got some decent winter in January. It was pretty nice, like 9 degrees, 8 degrees at night, the early mornings throughout the day around 10, 12. So pretty decent weather we had, and I'm very thankful. Even though I fell sick most of the winter time, I have a lot of health issues, you guys know about it. But as the summer progresses, we have still like a mild around 20, 22, 23, like this decent weather, so we don't sweat. But as you can tell, summer will be up soon, and this year I heard it's going to be very, very hot and humid, so you got to be prepared for that kind of weather. And I'm actually doing videos after 3 days. I was in a little bit of a depression, so I didn't feel like doing any work. I had a little bit of a, a bad phase going on. It's still going on, but I decided to continue my work. So here we go, 13 fragrances for the upcoming summer. And I think these fragrances are like not really all mainstream. Couple or three or four are mentioned, but not all of them are mentioned. So they're all good. Some from past, some from mid range, like mid age, and then some from recent times. Okay, as we go, you'll understand. So let's say start with the older ones, right? Yeah, let's start with the older ones. Let's show you this fragrance called uh, Lauder, Estee Lauder Pleasures for Men. And I got this recent times. I have been, yes and no. I'm sorry, and if this video runs a little bit long, because I feel like talking, because I just don't want to do a 5 minutes video. As some of you don't watch the videos, I understand, but I like to describe a fragrance. When people watching it, they need to know why they need to look at this or want to get it. So Pleasures, basically, it's from a little bit of a like a 90s feel, like we're in the time of Seek Eternity, like 2000s, like a little bit of a greenness, a little bit of a masculinity, a little bit of a mature fragrances. This is the era of like that kind of fragrance. So for me, I get a greenish tweed vibe from this. It's not that dark, it's not that spicy, and not like that lemon verbena, but it is like that about a peach, a little bit of a fruitiness, a little bit of a wearability, more ozonic, kind of like a masculine green fresh scent. Okay, really like that about this fragrance, and I think it's a unique fragrance to wear. You can definitely give it a try if you can find it. I think these are getting very rare to find. Estee Lauder Pleasures for Men, and I do have another version of it. I did show it in my video before. So that's the first one. That's about $50-$55 range. Around now it's around 70s. Next one, let's show you another fragrance which is still in the market, and I don't think this fragrance gets much talk from the reviewers. That's why I love showing it. This is called Polo Sport by Ralph Lauren, and you'll see me showing this fragrance every now and then because I love cool water. This is from the cool water era, CK1 ADGs, and I think this one has decent performance, not really beast mode. It's an ozonic blue fragrance and sporty, fresh. I really love the atomizer. It's really nice. It's like fresh marine scent. Okay, yeah, when I smell it, man, really, really nice scent. It got aromatic properties, and it smells masculine. Like it doesn't have that how to say, sweet, kind of like a unisex borderline sweet like that. No, this is more of a fragrance that you smell, oh, it's a men's cologne, like from back in the days. Like first thing that comes to mind, Carolina Herrera 212 Men NYC, right? If you like those kind of fragrances, this is going to be really good, especially if you like cool water. This is more nicer and interesting than cool water. Polo Sport. Next one, let's show some classics. Okay. The my favorite VPH, which has been my cover photo on my channel, or the art channel art, for a very long time. Versace Purum, I never nowadays buy less than 200 ml. I think maybe there are bigger bottles than this. Maybe if there's 300 ml, maybe I need to buy that. This fragrance is just a classic. It's never gonna go out of style, never going to be like boring. Yeah, maybe you're not wearing it as much because of many other new fragrances, but I always come back to this, like Dior Sauvage, Blood Chanel, this kind of fragrances. They're classic, right? So you get that kind of neroli, fresh, citrusy, lemony, and it has florals, but somehow is the most masculine floral out there, and it's so pleasant. And the best part of this fragrance, women approve. Okay, if you love Polo Blue, Versace Menu Fresh, this is a must-have in your collection, especially if you live in a hot climate. It will always serve you well, even though it's not the longest lasting out there. But I think summer, it's perfect for high heat and humidity. Versace Purum, definitely one of the best fragrances ever made. Let me show you another classic. When I was talking about ADG, it's here, Acqua Di Gio. Yesterday, I was on phone with my friend and he's the admin of our group. He was telling me one of our sellers brought a 300 ml of this and he's selling for a very good price. And I was like, oh man, then I miss this fragrance. It was collecting dust and I don't wear this as much like before. I do wear the newer version of this, like currently is the Acqua Di Gio Parfum. Okay, it's even better than Essence and Profumo on my skin. But Acqua Di Gio, the original, again, I grew up in 80s, 90s, right? I'm 80s baby. So we used to have not much of technology back in the days. And I remember our uncles or our, father's colleague, they used to smell like masculine like this. My uncle, like mother's brother, he used to wear this back in the days. He used to buy these when he used to go. He used to be like a captain of a ship. So he used to have a thing for songs like CDs, cassettes like Madonna, back in the time. And then used to bring chocolates, I think, perfumes. So Acqua Di Gio, I could not afford back in the days in school time. Okay, I could not. I mean, in our college time, I could not afford it. I always smelled it here and there, but it was faked a lot, right? Everywhere you see cheap Acqua Di Gio. But when you smell the original, just bring back so much memories. The weekend movie on Friday, of family time, dinner, very simple times. This is simple times in a bottle. Got some mandarin oranges, some spices, pepper, aquatic, oceanic, some florals, very masculine fragrance. I don't think it will ever be discontinued. And this is their top seller still. Acqua Di Gio, very, very still expensive. Okay, right now it's not cheap. Next one is a fragrance. It's similar to that, but more blue. Blue version of Acqua Di Gio, I would say. This is Dunhill Pure. I got a backup bottle. I may sell it off, I don't know, but I have another bottle which is about this much full, right? So these are discontinued. This one, Dunhill Man, the brown one, they're both discontinued and very nice bottle. I just love them. Dunhill is not very expensive. Back in the days, this used to be $20, $25. Now it's gone up to about 40. So yeah, because discontinuation. This is a very nice perfume. This one started fragrance game for many, many fragrance enthusiasts. I'm pretty sure they will say yes, it did. I do have another Dunhill fragrance, couple more Dunhills on my list, but this is one of them I really love. Mild oceanic blue water, blue skies with that Acqua Di Gio Merindian. It is very pleasant and it does last decent time, but projection is about, like, let's say work in a cubicle, perfect. Gym, perfect. You don't bother anybody, you smell great, you smell fresh right out of the shower. And this fragrance nobody talks about, Dunhill Pure. Okay, so this is 75 ml bottle. Now let's get into another Dunhill. Let's show you some more Dunhills. Dunhill Black. I bought this partial from a brother and for a good price, but the bottle came a little bit damaged. It's okay, I don't mind at all. It came with full presentation. So this is another fragrance that people don't talk about. This one is called Dunhill Black. There's another one called Dunhill London. So I'm looking for Dunhill London, but this is nice. This is kind of like a little bit darker compared to other Dunhills. It is fresh, but it's a fresh leather with a hint of other stuff. I don't remember, man. A little bit mild pepper. It is on the synthetic side, but smells good. If you, let's say, pair this with some sort of a lotion or I don't know, ISO is super, this will last much longer. It's a very pleasant smell, very pleasant. It reminds me of Gucci by Gucci or Gucci's other fragrance I have here. It's called Gucci Make to Measure. I love that fragrance, discontinued as well. So if you love those, you're gonna like it, and the price is still reasonable. I think 30-35 bucks. It's a good fragrance to wear for the nighttime, for summer. I think this makes perfect office scent. Very masculine, affordable, and nice. I would say all year round, but summer is better. Next one, let's show another Dunhill Galore. Dunhill Icon, and I think I forget Dunhill Icon Blue, Racing Blue. I think that's the name, but man, the names can get confusing. But I love these bottles. So they are about 6 or 7, I think, in the line. I love the Icon the most, the original, the best fragrance ever. But this one, I want to feature a little bit. This one has a feel of Dolce & Gabbana Puro, but with a little bit of a blue twist. Not too blue, but it has the amber, a little bit of a spices. Maybe there is cardamom, I'm not sure, but this fragrance is very masculine. It does have better longevity than those previous two, right? And you can try this for a signature scent. Very nice bottle, and about $50 now. It's a good fragrance to buy. So let me show you a classic, another classic. I just love classics. My massive bottle of Eau De Rochas or Rochas. Okay, many people say differently. I think in Great Britain they say Rochas. So I say Rochas, Rochas man. This fragrance, Eau De Rochas, it's criminally underrated, lemony, kind of like a almost to say barber shop, but not really. Also, it's like Dior Usavage family, Armani Opuro family. Uh, Look at that bottle, really stunning. So this fragrance, people see, they don't buy. I notice many people, they see this fragrance and they don't buy. They're like, man, maybe Rochas is not my favorite house, Rochas man, or Rochas is another one. The was other fragrance from Rochas, mustache, right? Mustache, yes, mustache. That gets a lot of love. But this fragrance in summer, you need to try this. If you love Italian style cologne, you'll love this. Check out my review. This is here for a good reason. If you crave for lemons, try this. Same quality as Chanel Alirom Sport cologne. Enough said. Now, next one. Let's show you a fragrance from Armaf. This one, you have to show some Middle Eastern perfume. This is Club de Nuit Iconic by Armaf. Yes, this line is solid. When I say this line, I mean the newer ones. Untold, this one, Urban Man Elixir, great lines. They last a very long time. This one gets compared to Bleu de Chanel, but it's not a clone of Bleu de Chanel. It's the same style with a much better longevity. And the opening of this very pleasant blue. If you like Dylan Blue, Bleu de Chanel, you'll like this. Okay, so this is in the blue category with excellent performance for summer. Perfect fragrance to wear for 7 to 8 hours. Okay, Club de Nuit, iconic. Take a look at our reviews. Okay, so next one, which one do I show? Let's show you a little bit different Azzaro fragrance. Azzaro Chrome Parfum. I got this in winter, last days of winter, and these are much more expensive, man, much more expensive than the other Azzaro fragrance. This is almost double the price, around $70 price tag, 70 or 75, I don't remember. The EDP is a little bit cheaper, 65. Maybe this is 67, I don't remember. But this is very different. I smelled it for the first time. I liked it, but I didn't want to pay the retail. Retail is about 120 or 100. So I paid about 70. It's okay. It's going to go down in time, but I want to get the fragrance now. This is not your typical blue fragrance, okay? This is a love it or hate it. You get a deep oceanic herbal, kind of like a seaweed, or you can say a underwater world, very masculine, kind of like Kenzo, Purom style fragrance, but I think they did something different here, not your typical citrus sweet perfume. Very different, niche style almost, okay? Chrome, Parfum by Azzaro. Top three. Let's move the thing a little bit because I need more space. Okay, there you go. Number 3, one of my best, most favorite buys, very crowd pleaser. It is kind of like a dumb fragrance, but I love it. This is Bad Boy Cobalt, and I got a 150 ml because I got a good deal on it. So these ones do not come with the atomizer built in, but with the cap. This is the best value. Bigger bottle you buy, better value. This is a fragrance. This is so nice. This, I did say in my review, is the best opening from the whole line. Yeah, the Bad Boy, Le Parfum, Extreme, some of the other ones, the New Garden, whatever. There are many of the like winter heavy ones with the cacao and all. This is more like, some people say Invictus, but I don't get much of Invictus. Opening is so refreshing. It's like one of the best aquatic openings you can smell, but it goes slowly to the original. At that point, you get some gourmand, but it's not that dark. It's very wearable in summer. Great performance. Check out the people comments on Fragcomm, then you'll see people loved it for the performance. A little bit on the synthetic side, but it's good fragrance. So the next one is similar to that, but better than that in scent profile and performance in every way. This is Hawas Ice for Him by Rasasi. I reviewed it first and I gave it so much love. I really wanted to cover it. This is my first batch. Once this is finished, I will not have a first batch anymore. So Hawas Ice, improvement definitely upon Hawas. Hawas smells now, everybody knows the smell. Kind of like Invictus, kind of musky. And it has been in market for many years, 5, 6, 7 years, I think. But this one, it has that mouth-watering, kind of like a cooling vibe. It has a plum note. It has a little bit of a mint, okay, which gives that icy feel. Overall, it's a nice perfume, and it's more and more you wear next to Hawas, you see the differences. And it's actually not redundant to have this. If you have Hawas, you can kind of like do a combination of, wear Hawas and Hawas Ice together. It will work perfectly. One of the best summer fragrances upcoming summer. Last but not least, let's finish with this point. And this is my most favorite summer cologne right now. I will tell you this line. You guys know me right now. I'm in love with this line. Kenzo. Kenzo, Purom, Marine. Marine is the the summer flanker they made. The EDT Intense, the EDP, great perfumes. The original one, good. This is as a summer fragrance, great from the line. Underrated, great performance, but less pepper and more summery feels. It's lighter. Like, it is still Kenzo Purom, has the spices, it has the masculinity, but it's not sweet or citrusy. That's what I love about it. This is a true statement. Amazing, amazing. It's just pure, like a marine life sort of theme. If you love Bulgari Aquamarine, that is gone right now, which is discontinued. If you love that, upgrade to this one. Great value, great pricing, and great bottle. There you go. Upcoming summer, rock this, and do let me know which ones are you wearing right now if summer already started, or which ones you're planning to wear. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all your love and support. Hopefully I'll keep continuing if I am here. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.